Moa bones are expected to get greater protection under new proposals announced today. The government is proposing to create regulations under the Wildlife Act to ban the sale of Moa bones and other remains of extinct species. Since 2010, there has been more than 350 cases of Moa bones and eggshells being put up for sale, many from protected sites. Jonathan Mitchell reports.
In the basement of Te Papu's Natural History Store in central Wellington, there's a maze of wooden boxes, shelves and cabinets that contain the bones and skeletons of New Zealand's past, including thousands of individual moa bones. Colin Miskelly is a curator and, carefully wearing gloves, picked up a moa bone that's thousands of years old, but is so clean it could pass for something found recently.
We chose that specimen to show you today for a couple of reasons, and one is that very one. You look at it and you think, that looks so fresh it could almost be yesterday. But the other one is a more pragmatic museum point of view, is that whenever you take these bones out of the boxes and move them around, and even if they're being handled, which we're not doing at the moment, there's a risk that they're going to get bumped and knocked around. And these particular bones from Pyramid Valley are quite robust, whereas a lot of our other bones are very, very fragile because other sites are not so. The bones are not as well preserved.
The Conservation Minister, Eugenie Sage, also donned gloves and picked up the bone. She says the country has lost far too many native species and selling them needs to stop.
These bones are often found in swamps or in caves, networks of caves on the west coast in Golden Bay, and people go there to get the profit from selling them, steal them, even though that is an offence, but it's very hard to enforce. Even if they're photographs, it's very hard to enforce it in a court to prove that they actually came from a particular site. So what we're doing is proposing regulations, seeking public comment to completely ban the sale in the remains of extinct species such as moa bones.
She's launched a discussion document today to get feedback, adding there would be exemptions, including trading ancient Māori artefacts and antique jewellery. Te Papu's Kaihotu Māori co-leader, Arapata Hakiwai, says iwi have a close connection with moa and will respond to the proposals.
One of my iwi there, it's in our waiata, one of our waiata tangi, which reference, I suppose, in terms of the qualities of the moa. And the fact that, our ancestors made a range of taonga there, from necklaces to walls and different taonga that made it, is a way of actually showing respect and venerating those close connections.
And Colin Miskelly has a simple message for those looking to make a quick buck.
So if they have got those bones because they cherish them and they like owning them, nothing has changed. But if they've got them because they want to make a profit, sorry, it's going to stop.
Submissions on the proposals are open until late September. For Checkpoint, Court Jonathan Mitchell, Tēnā.